All right, so we're going to talk about writing the rule, okay? For all of these today, the only transformation we're doing are reflections. So if you look at problems 1 through 4, the rule is stated in as your direction. What does everything start with? Anybody? What does it say? Reflection across, right? So as we write the rule for our reflections, we're always going to start with reflection across. So for all of our problems from 5 to 12, they're going to start with the rule reflection across. Anytime we're writing a rule for reflections, it's always going to say reflection across. Oh, you can't even read that. I can't even read that. Sloppy. Got it? So now we have to figure out what we're reflecting across. And in order to do that, Isaiah, pay attention, is we have to find the middle point. Okay, so this is H and this is H prime, right? This is G and this is G prime. So we have to find the middle from those. You only need to find one. If you find two, then you're for sure you know what that is. Here's J and J prime. So where is the middle between those 2 points? So I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from J to J prime, it's 6 units, right? So what's half of 6?
3.
So I'm going to count from J to 3 units. 1, 2, 3. That puts me here. Okay? So I can see that this is my middle point. Where's my middle point? Where does it land?
Y.
On the y-axis, right? Let's just verify that. Let's do one more. From G to G prime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's half of 8? That's going to put me right here on that y-axis. So the rule for this reflection is across the y-axis. Got it? Does that make sense to you? So if I were to take my highlighter and my straight edge, which you don't have to do this, but if it helps you visually, go right ahead. If I take my highlighter and my straight edge, and I highlight those 2 points and extend my line, I can see that I'm highlighting the y-axis. So that means that I'm reflecting across the y-axis. X and Y are going to be easy, okay, because you're going to highlight this line for Y and this line for X, right? Those will be easy to write the rule. Number 6 is going to be a little bit more tricky because it's not on one of the axes. How do I know that? Well, I just know. But I'll show you how I figured that out. We're going to do the same thing. Here's Q and Q prime. So the distance from Q to Q prime is 1, 2, 3, 4. So what's half of 4? 2. So let's count from Q down 2. 1, 2. Let's put that point there. You know what? I'm not sure yet. I'm going to do another one. Let's do R to R prime. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's half of 4? So let's count down 2 from R. 1, 2. That gives me that point there. You know what? I'm going to highlight it. Just to see if maybe that might make it easier and clearer for me. Okay, so what I see is that I'm reflecting across this line here. It's not my y-axis. It's not my x-axis. What is it? Here's the easiest way to do that. Is I'm going to write the ordered pairs for these 2 points that I found. Okay, so I'm going to go from my point of origin, left 2, so x is negative 2, and then down 2, so y is negative 2. Right? Now I'm going to plot this point here. From my point of origin, I'm going left, 1, 2, 3, 4, so x is negative 4, and then I'm going down 2, so y is negative 2. What do you see? If I made a T-chart, what do you recognize about these ordered pairs?
Both negatives.
What's both negatives?
The y and the x.
But that's not going to help me out here. What do you see as my line of reflection? The two 2's? The two negative 2's? In the Y? What do you notice? Look at this here. What do you notice? My Y's are all negative 2's, right? You know what? Let's verify that. Here's from S to S prime. 1, 2. What's half of 2? 1. That puts it here. So what's that ordered pair? From my point of origin, I'm going left. 1, 2, 3. So X is negative 3. And I'm going down 1, 2. Y is negative 2. Again, another negative 2 in my Y. So what is my line of reflection? What does Y always equal? No. What does Y always equal? Negative 2. So my reflection is across Y is equal to negative 2. That's all you do. It's like the reverse of our T-chart, right? This time you're finding the points and then writing the ordered pairs. When we do a T-chart to do the line of reflection, we write a T-chart and then plot those points. So we're just doing the reverse, and that's going to tell us where we are reflecting. Okay? Flip your page over, and I want you guys to do number 7. You guys are going to do number 7, and then we're going to check it together. Okay? Find the midpoint. Find the midpoint. And then write down those ordered pairs. And start. For those of you that don't really still understand, just really pay attention, okay? So we're going to go from S to S prime. So we're going to count the distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's half of 6, Camilo?
3.
So I'm going to count from S. I'm going to count 3. 1, 2, 3. There's my point. Okay? Oh, look it. This one is right here, right in the center. It didn't move. How about R to R prime? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, 3, right? So that puts it here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to highlight that line just so that we get a visual here of what we're reflecting across. And now I'm going to plot these points. So I'm just going to make an X and Y chart, right? So from 0 to get here, I'm going to go right 2. So my X is 2. And then I'm going to go down 1. So my Y is negative 1. To get to this point, from my point of origin, I'm going to go right 2. So X is 2. And then I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3. My Y is negative 3. Again, from here, X is 1, 2. X is positive 2. And then I'm going down 1, 2, 3, 4. My Y is negative 4. What do you recognize? What do you see? X is always 2, right? So my reflection, right, my rule is going to be reflection across. What's my reflection going to be? X equals 2. Okay? Because 2 is just, it could be Y is 2 or X is 2. You want to be specific to X is equal to 2. You got it?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Take the rest of the time and do the work on your own.